So I'm here with Bob, who's been very, very busy making Shadows of Mordor, but the reviews have just come out. What's going on, man?
Oh, it's amazing. We're getting exactly the response we want to see. We got all these people telling their stories of what's going on with the Nemesis system, and they're all different from each other. It's exactly what we're hoping for.
But, I mean, you're getting reviews, that's all well and good, but at the end of this interview, if it goes well, I'll let you put your hand in my magic sack and pick out a prize. How do you feel about that?
It excites me.
Exactly. I'll just put it there for you. So, I mean, don't look at it. There's no pressure or anything like that, but I just hope this goes well. That's fine. So, can you talk us about like how Shadow of Mordor even came about?
So early on, we knew we wanted to make a Lord of the Rings game, and we knew we wanted to do something new, something to genuinely push some mechanics, some innovation forward. And we kind of talked about, in this kind of genre, being the enemies are kind of the thing you interact with most in the world. So we started talking about what could we do to make your relationship with the enemies, make all the enemies in the world feel like there's something more alive to them, and build dynamic stories with them. And so we started very early working on this idea of the Nemesis system. And of course that lends itself really nicely to Mordor being the location for the game, since it's just an entire world of orcs down there. So we get to really flesh out the orc culture and society and try and make these enemies as deep as possible.
So that's been like one of the fun things that I've seen from, like, I mean, it was an awesome like live action trailer and stuff like that with these orcs, like it was like a movie, like a short film with like these orcs walking around like having conversations. Is that like, you know, giving these orcs almost like a bit of a personality? Was that like a big thing from the start?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they're a great fit because they're not big dumb monsters who are all kind of one-dimensional. They have the same kind of spectrum that humanity has of personalities, and there can be some dumb ones, there can be some really smart ones, there can be some just completely psychotic ones, and we get to play with that a lot. But of course, because they are kind of monstrous, they're a bit exaggerated, we get to really push it too and have a lot of fun with it. So you said yourself, you know, people are creating like their own stories and things like that. Like, how important for you is that for like as a game mechanic? Oh, that's kind of the heart and soul of kind of the moment to moment of trying to make a sandbox that's really a lot of mechanics that can dynamically play off each other. Because one of the coolest things about the game for us is when we see new things that we didn't even know were possible, because we just put all these systems together and we see what comes out. It's so complex, you can't actually even design every single possible interaction. You just put it together and play with it a whole bunch, and hopefully something cool happens. And it's been great. We've seen new things that we've never seen before, still coming out of it years later after we're playing it every day. And so yeah, that's kind of the heart of it, is getting all those real sandbox elements to come together.
And obviously, you know, Lord of the Rings is a huge, huge thing in the world. Like, it has such a powerful fan base. Is that daunting, having that fan base behind you while you're making a game?
It's amazing. We're part of it. I mean, we love the books, we love the films, we're really into it, and so it was amazing to get a chance to tell a new story here, to dig into all the things that we love about it, and try and make something that's authentic, but is kind of standalone and can be experienced, but maybe if if this is your entry point to it, enriches the other books or films when you go to see them a little bit, the way they kind of do for each other, you know.
That's interesting then, what you said, like, you know, as an entry point, like, because I guess this might be somebody's first, experience with Lord of the Rings. What does that mean to you guys as a studio?
I mean, that's an important part of our thought process from the beginning, is like that's a very real possibility, and we want to make sure that it's a comfortable entry point for people who aren't already steeped in Tolkien lore and all that, but we still want to seed all this depth about the history of Middle-earth in there, so that people who start to dig in can really get excited by it, and then maybe even be drawn out into the other books or the films, and get it, become a part of the fan base as a result.
That's amazing, man. Thank you very much. Well, how do you think that interview went? Do you think you deserve a little treat?
Of course I do.
Okay, I think you do too. That was good. Okay, so close your eyes then. Have a fiddle in my sack.
Ooh.
There's some really good stuff in there as well.
Oh, wow.
What did you get?
It's squishy, and it's lizard-like.
Almost like Lord of the Rings. It could be in Lord of the Rings.
It might be Gollum.